Hi, test? I should have tested before, but hey, here we are, testing. Good morning, guys. Moani, first one here. How you doing, dude? Hi, Broom. Hi, Cloudy Abyss, Rottenbacher, Nessie Cross, Tax Fraud, Girl JPEG, Mythzy, Don't Steal My Milk, Rebix, how we doing? Mercury is here, The Liquid Sun, Almighty Thee, hi. Anthony Pug King, I'm Kiki, M16AS, who's that? MPN Nicolate's up, it's Luden, Demo's Girl, and then they just keep piling in until we get an even 100. How y'all doing? You're about to make fries, but you're stuck in a Krinkels tree. That's awful. How about I make it a short one just for you so you get back to your goddamn french fries? How's it going, Sartorial? Krinkels, Half-Life Combine versus the whole Madness Combat universe. Didn't the Half-Life Combine conquer the world in like 7 hours? I think they'll be fine. I think they're going to do great, actually. Alright. I go back to school tomorrow? Yeah, I go back to work tomorrow. I go back to work right now. So, yeah, today, I don't know. Maybe we'll just get this guy to swing a hammer at this and make Hank dodge it. I don't know. Wait, yeah, I do. We're going to do exactly that. Okay. I gotta think so hard about it, man. Just fucking go, right? I was thinking about not streaming today because I keep playing the System Shock 2 remaster, and I binged the whole fucking game yesterday in like 7.5 hours. It was awesome. Like, I've never sat through the game front to back like in one sitting before, and like it plays differently when you don't put it down. So like I'm feeling very, I don't know. I think today after this stream I'm probably gonna go for a jog or something. Like I'm feeling, it's so early in the morning, is it? Lena's here. Is that so? What's up, Angel Drawers? Doing pretty good. Finished Postal 2. Oh, that fucking rules. Isn't Apocalypse Weekend, like, wicked difficult? Or at least built to be? When MC13? In like 2-3 years, dude. MC13 hasn't even begun. I have 2 cartoons in the works, and neither of them are that. Why so early? Because, I've come to understand that, my usual Tuesday and Thursday night streaming is late, and sometimes people like the variety. Sometimes they want to stream at noon, sometimes they want to stream at 7, and I can capitulate to that on this 3 streams a week thing I've been doing, which is gonna end after Madness Day. I gotta cool it with this shit, man. 2-3 years for MC13 is very optimistic. I'm thinking 3. Because by December, Experiment 2 is going to be done, and by January, I'm gonna finally begin MC13. And 3 years from that point, probably. I'm thinking 5. I mean, since this is supposed to be kind of a cap-off, I'm also thinking 5 is not impossible. The zombie Gary Colemans are a little annoying. The whole game is annoying, but it's annoying in a fun way. Is it going to be 3D? God, no. No. It could have a 3D element in there, too, here or there. The plushes of Church and George are the same size. They've got a standardized makeshift plush size. How are you, man? Everything going alright? I mean, you take the good with the bad. Generally speaking, I'm very good, though. Just irritants in my life. Which is why I shut down and played System Shock for 7 or 8 hours last day. Nice Newground shirt. Yeah, no, I haven't worn it in a couple weeks, so I'm feeling the need. Please say hello. Fabian, hello. What do you think of Watch Dogs 2? Never played it. How's it going, Cruel? It's gonna be a long way. Yeah, yeah. I hope you learned something from it. Also, it's a little loud. I've always had the problem of not knowing who to animate first, the victim or the attacker. Which should I animate first in a fight? Generally speaking, I animate the attacker first because attacks typically dictate where the fight's going to go, at least in that split of a second. So, like, animate the guy punching, and then figure out if the guy is going to get hit by it, dodge it, parry it. You know, that's easier to sort out, you know, after the punch is placed. And if it turns out you need the punch to have impact, like, he throws the punch, but it needs to, like, stop like a brick, like he really knocked him down. You can always go back and adjust it. I think Makeshift delivers to Brazil. Where's Meatball? She's right there. In fact, here, let's just start the stream. A little bit of this. There, she sleeps right there. Meatball. Yeah, she's knocked out. Oops. Alright, let's see if I can defog my head. I've been playing too much System Shock, man. I'm like in gamer mode here. Alright. There's poor command of the mouse all of a sudden. Got a black hole. I don't know the guy that makes the official Madness comment stuff streams on Twitch, so finding this is a pleasant surprise. Hey! And it's a pleasant surprise to have you in the chat. Thank you for dropping by. I need to detox from all the screens. I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna try and, like, downplay it, but I'm really lately thinking I'm spending too much time in front of monitors lately. Yeah, people on Twitter talk, man. I got no words for who's coming after this. Wait, yeah, I do. I think I told you guys already. Auditor's next, but I can't tell you when. I don't know when. Will MC13 be better than 11? I doubt it. We'll see. Auditor before Phobos, I can tell you that much. You auditor. What happened to the movie? That's a Skill Studios production. They've been still pitching it around, but we'll see where that goes. And will there be another Madness Combat game? I'd like there for it to be. So what's got you guys inside instead of outside today? My excuse is that I'm a terminally online weirdo. Oh my god, she just did the little like roll around. This fucking cat's great. Imagine going outside. I'm a eternally online weirdo too. Well, I guess the vibe attracts the tribe, so I don't know what I expected. What about zombie mode? Ike. This is new episode. This is a non-canon experimental episode. I'm blending 2D and 3D very clumsily like I do. It's raining heavily and it's thundering. All my friends are lazy. Well, I mean, that's excuse enough. Went out today for near the beach. Oh shit, that's awesome. Wait, do you got a cool beach or like one of those beaches that are all rocks, which are cool but for different reasons? Taking care of kids up fucking rooms. If this isn't canon, either Hammer T Mag never existed in the first place or he won't die. I'll go for the latter. He looks like a tough dude. He's giving Hank a hard time, which, you know, takes some doing. Does Meatball no diff autocat? Meatball is not a fighter. Wait, no, that's incorrect now. Holy shit. Like, you know, just to talk about my day, the other day, yesterday, she caught a mouse, this fucking thing. Which was a whole fucking hullabaloo. Can you animate? I like that question. That's a good question. It's a good, honest question. You animate feet weird, Mr. Krinkels. Yes, I do, because I resent them. And I refuse to give them, like, my full attention. They do nothing for me. They're really just kind of there vestigially. Wait. This is that song. I feel like of all the songs I have on this stream playlist, this one, if I hear it in the wild, I'm like, ah, yes, it must be time to stream. How long has Meatball been around for? Since like February or March or so? I like your shirt. God, yes, me too, brother. What's up, Glitch? Hank have parents? Hank does not have parents. Wait. I got an idea. Make sure my Ian's doing alright. Working area is once again assigned incorrectly, but alright. It's me, Cruel Chester, and yes, I have a very difficult decision to make. I may leave the Madness Combat animations. I had a burning desire to create them, but now it's over. If I do make Metropolis 5, it will be my last project. I have no intention of leaving the community, as there are always people to connect with. Well, I'm sure whatever decision you go with, make sure it's for you. You know, like, prevent burnout, protect your own psyche. Jesus Christ, you guys are, like, really wild today. Well, wild as in incomprehensible. Wrong way. I didn't miss nothing. Anyone who's arriving late. Just finished some drawing myself. That's friggin' cool, Aussie Rad. Am I clicking stuff on the stream if it's cool stuff? Only 18 minutes in and yet 100 viewers. Dude, it's the same 100 people every time. I basically know you guys as my, like, a form of a local friend group. 100 friggin' bots. Clankers, if you will. Tinskins. The people. It's literally just 7 of you, plus a bunch of bots. You know, and that's fine. Friend group of 100 robots. No, we're not getting an experiment about the feet. An episode focusing on feet, I feel like, would be a mistake. And I make a lot of mistakes, but, like, I don't want to make that one. He should just kill Hank. I get in the episode right here. Hammer T-Mag, yes! Are grunts made out of hot dogs? I mean, if they eat them, yeah. Sort of like you, I guess. I woke up to say yes. Excellent. I like these splayed hands symbols we got now. Oh, that's a nice little... Upsy daisy. I'm gonna drop the hammer on Hank. Who's about to die in here? Hank or Half Mag? I mean... Ooh. Oh, hey, Mono's here. How's it going, dude? Does this count as cool stuff to click? Well, I'll be the judge of that. Dr. Hoffner cosplay I wore to MegaCon. Let's see here. Whoa. Oh, shit. Oof. You printed the shit out. That's awesome. And the Nexus logo. Oh, my God. You took this in a mirror, I take it. It's all backwards. Jesus Christ, you painted it out and everything? That's so cool. And you got your little pal Jeb. He won't yell at you. That's pretty sick. How do you animate so quickly? I don't. I really don't. I am a very sluggish animator. I did 1 second of a walk and it took me 30 minutes. That sounds about right. That's about what I do. Had you listened to Primus's Why Known as Big Brown Beaver? I've listened to basically everything Primus has done. I really like that band. Can chat not steal the organs? You're asking way too much there. Well, thanks for dropping by, Cybertrain. Hope you have a pretty decent time. Most of the entertainment you'll find is in the chat. These guys are pretty funny. Abyssal Wolf 95. Holy shit, dude. Thank you for the 5 subs. That's going out to Nessie Cross, Numi Me 9, Sigma 128, Ampere Voltage, Stained Shirt 412. That's immense, dude. Thank you very much. A friend introduced me to Madness Combat when 5 or 6 was the newest entry. It's always been a pleasure. Hope you keep coming out for a long time. Me too. Me too, dude. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That means a lot to me that you'd support in such a way. Why is Hammer Team Meg red now? Because he got stabbed. You'd be red too. Also, all my blathering, I need to turn the AC on. Stay put, meatball. Man, I'm disgusting. Alright, back to work. You're welcome. Next time I'll just get right up into the mic. Stream of a grown-ass man burping. Yeah, we burp. We burp a lot. There's an awful lot of Krinkels in my chair stream. I'm I'm sorry. Can you burp on command? No, they come at me randomly and when I least expect it. You're not wanted here. We want chair. The people have spoken. Let's put that right there. Hank has to emote for like 2.5 seconds. Well, about 2 seconds. While this guy gets his shit together. What did Hank has done so far? He lands. You had stuff printed? Oh yeah. Holy shit, that's a sign. Holy shit, that is a hell of a sign. Incredible. Thank you for sharing that. When Experiment 2, brother? Madness Day. Wait, Experiment 2? No, sorry, I got my cartoons mixed up. This is at the end of the year. Experiment 2 is at the end of the year. Tomorrow on your soul. It turns out you can just go buy a crowbar. They won't ask any questions. You can just have it. Yeah, like a hammer. They'll just give it to you. Fix these Hanks someday. Get that damage looking right. If I start my stream an hour early, I could raid Gianni? Well, that's fun. Some lazy ass name like Gordon. That'd be the worst name. Gon's. When will Gon's backstory be completed? I really need this. It is completed. It's absolutely completed. Yeah, the real boy always wins. and then wham, and then that's it. That's the end of the cartoon, right? Just oh god, fucking knot in my back. All right. Put a poll. I'm not doing that. Put a poll for what? Not even gonna check. You guys are just being weird. Unmoderated chat goes kind of wild. Actually, here's something I'm willing to put to a poll. Where's my button to do that? New poll. let's do this for 10 minutes. Or can I do it for longer? No, 10 minutes has to be it. There we go. See, all of these have appeal. Can you imagine, like, the amount of effort Hank is going to have to put in to beat a mag agent with his fists? It's going to be a lot of punches and a lot of blood and a lot of deformation of the face. It's going to be nasty. However, a sword, also violent. So, I mean, I'll leave it to you guys. I personally vote for the power of the fist. That's where my vote goes. Something about just using just your hands. In fact, if we go for the fists option, I'm going to have Hank take away the hammer from the mag agent somehow. So that they both just have to fight with their hands. The voting poll is still going. We've only gotten 46 votes. In a chat supposedly filled with 117 people. If you don't vote, you're a clanker. That's... The bots were discovered. We figured them out. We figured out how to spot them. The poll has a CAPTCHA. That's what fucked him up. That's good. What if they had really little hands? Throw little tiny punches. Alright, so now Hank is gonna jump over him so that he can start punching him in the back. You should punch him in the face first real quick, though. Now he's gonna punch his face and then front flip over him so he can get on the back and then resume a flurry of punches. He's gonna have to whittle him down. It's gonna take a lot of work. So, Hank, you need to start moving fast. Get explosive, brother. Let's give him a little hop. I don't need any of these frames up here. Hank J. Flippleton? Yeah, I like that name. It fits him. Jeb cannot turn invisible, I don't think. I'm gonna need to pause it right there because I don't know where shit's gonna be after Hank rocks this guy's face real hard. And there's the vote. Hank uses fists only. It's gonna be a good time. I should do some thing punching stuff. Meatball. No. I got a one of those Bob punching bags, and I haven't punched that thing in like a week or two, so I think it's time to. I've been just real punchy today. I'm starting to feel it. Leave Meatball alone. Oh, but look. Behold. She has a little bow tie. This little piece of shit. Best cat in the fucking world. Gotta go to sleep. Bye chat, bye Krinkle, bye Meatball. We'll see you later. Evil, who's that? Evil Macalroni? Alright. I had to only say it 4 times, but we got there. Will you get a second cat? No. One is a ton. One is a lot for me. Actually, you know, it'd be kind of cute if right here this hammer was embedded in the ground, like it's not coming out. Because I was thinking like it would come out when Hank punches the guy and he just pulls it out while he gets hit. But nah. We just leave the hammer in the ground and let him fist fight like a couple of brawlers. So what do you call Hammer T Mag when he can't retrieve his hammer? What do you think of the chat? I think the chat's insane, as usual, but my vibe attracts the tribe, as it were, so this is probably some kind of bizarre reflection of the own insanity going on inside of my head. So I can't really criticize what goes on here without taking a long look at myself, and that's scary. Can I steal the hammer while they're fighting? I wouldn't go near these two while they're fighting. Spare you the cough. You guys ask for weird shit. Alright guys, I need just a little more water to get this done. I'll be right back in about 2-3 minutes. Ugh, you guys are fucking weird. I will fight the screen fatigue with Red Bull. Why do we have Krinkels in our chair stream? Jesus fuck. Here, you guys do the stream then. Oh, are they even visible? Look at that. See? We just leave them there. Yeah. Sorry guys, you're stuck with me. These guys are great. Look at these little guys. What the fuck kind of world is this? I get this happens. A Church and George plush. And they're gonna be for sale for the next couple weeks. Get out of here. Old backbenching? What? They're so beautiful, let me grab one and make him work after me, while meanwhile I'm playing with friends. Yeah, I mean, that's the idea. He does the labor so you don't have to. Are there any animals in MC? I would presume the only animals to exist are stuff like bats and vermin. You see a bit of it in the residential sector, and the bats were visible in Haunting of Nevadian House. Or, shit, I think that's the wrong title. But you see them there, but you could always just chalk that up to demonic goings-ons. Do you have the other Madness plushies? I have them all. And then I have maybe 15 of each extra. Those were bats, like, allegedly. That's what we were thinking when we made them. Let the Madness plushies and their 15 clones be in the next stream. I mean, they're all still in their bags. They're sleeping. They're happy in there. I got those. Have any of you been to IKEA? You know those boxes that you can slide under couches and what have you? I have 2 of those filled completely with plushes. And then I have that shelf right there with stuff made from fan stuff, which is really cool. Who's one of the 7? Which one of you, one of the 7? No, they're like unlisted, I think. I think there was like an issue with my monetization. Like they were like, yo, you gotta unlist that or whatever. And I'm like, oh, fine, whatever. So now I'm making $80 to $100 a month again, as long as I don't show the Xbox getting shot. How's it going, 5 Saman? I'm doing all right. There's a link to Vivzy Pop's shark robot on the back of the Hank standee. Ooh! Ooh! Well, my YouTube monetization is like really, really fucking beat up by things like CD Baby and all these other like claims and shit. Not to mention like there's people just re-uploading all my work online constantly, so like I don't get as much traffic as I could. I'm not that worried about it though, because it's just fucking YouTube. And I still gotta like, because like people just like take all of it, mash it into a video, and then upload it to YouTube, and it's the first thing you see when you look up Madness Combat. So like every now and then I have to do a little takedown thing on that, because like, dude, what are you doing? What do you think of the AI verification update on YouTube? It doesn't affect me directly, so I don't think I have a whole lot of intelligent things to say about it. Nor do I fully understand how it works. But I am amused by like these stories I'm hearing about people defeating the verifications by using pictures of, who is it, fucking Dr. Breen from Half-Life. I got a good kick out of that. I really didn't think this through, did I? Oh yeah, Fickle Friends was a fucking piece of shit of a stage. I liked it. It was definitely a are you paying attention stage when it comes to using specific weapons to deal with them. Because if you're using like torches and shit, like it becomes trivial. They break fast, but they work. Well, you know why? Recurrency, fuck. I haven't thought of King Ass Ripper in like a long time. Is that guy still active or did he die of like doing whatever the fuck he was doing? He's still around, but all his stuff's private. I mean, just maybe one day he grew up and realized what a foolish thing to post online that was. It was amazing though, and very entertaining. When was that? Do you know who is Chef Rush? No, I do not know who is Chef Rush. No, he is fully aware of what he's doing. I thought maybe he was just like acting foolish, and then like in a moment of clarity, he was like, "Oh man, what a foolish thing I did." He knows. Okay, never mind me then. I'm a passerby on this particular specimen on YouTube. I don't know what he's thinking or his MO. I just saw that video with the unforgettable ha 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 like nonsense, and you're just like, what? What are we talking about? We're talking about brown bricks. I have a Madness Combat animation about farting on my roommate's door. Haha. No. No. Is it Sanford and Demos? No. What the hell is brown bricks? Can we? Everyone just say brown bricks. Just fill the chat with them. It's still fucking funny. Like, me and my girlfriend will do that every now and then. Just like, out of nowhere, just lean over and whisper into her ear, I like building brown bricks. in Minecraft when they just get slapped in the fucking face. The internet has absolutely ruined my ability to interface with other human beings. You have a girlfriend? Yeah, yeah. I have a handler, we'll say. A wrangler. Someone to keep me on the straight and narrow here. As I wander out into traffic, get into trouble, you know. A girlfriend he yells at basically constantly about brown bricks in Minecraft. Can you post the dead mon? Maybe later. You'll have to remind me on Discord or something. $200 bits from Seal Tarius. Can we get some fun facts about To Be Damned? I don't think there's anything out there about him that you guys don't already know. But I don't know what you know. I'll just hit you with the basics. Do you know that he was originally built as a placeholder character for multiplayer? And the only reason he got wedged into the meta, the story so hard is because we had him run it. Like, we made the guy, Doc, oh yeah, some guy, supposed handler of Sanford and Demos. I was like, well, I'll make a cartoon about him. And I did. And I was like, oh man, I like this guy. And then the next thing you know, he's basically running arena mode. So that's you know, how he came to be and, you know, unfolded as a... We needed him to fill a seat. You know, in case people played locally with 4 players. You know, you got your Victor, you got your Doc now. And then we had to make stories for him. And after we made that enormous story about Doc, we just took Victor and said, like, okay, your story is you have no story. And we thought we were so smart. Give Victor a chance? No! He can't. He can't. The machine cannot know about him. Well, any more than it already does. Victor's paranoia holds a lot of things together. What happened to that Burger Gill ARG? It's just kind of sitting on the side. I got a cartoon. Maybe I can find it. No, I don't have it with me. It's on my office machine, but it's an animation about like Jeb and a whole bunch of other people like hanging out and doing stuff, and it's in relation to the ARG stuff. But we were supposed to drop it years ago, but then we decided to hold it for like just back pocket shit, and somehow we thought that was a good idea. And now I'm sitting on an old cartoon no one's seen. I don't. These are just very off the cuff thoughts. ARG stuff is complicated and hard. I'm much more familiar with regular video games. Or that unfinished Blockhead Hank one. Yeah, that ain't never getting done. What are we talking about? I'm just running my mouth about shit I can't remember because I'm old. Hey, Krinkels, do you have kids? No, I do not have kids. Did you watch Red vs. Blue back in the day? Yes. I thought it was a pretty clever little show for a while. Got a little plot intensive, and that's when I checked out. I was there for the jokes. What the hell are you? Oh, right, the glasses that are going flying off of his head. Duh. Friggin' numbskull Matt. What's up, Chris? He got an owie on his face. behind the hammer. When will you start adding brown bricks to madness? I feel like I can't jump on that train. I get called out. I'm laughing so hard I'm shitting brown bricks. Shit, there's like 12 brown bricks. Like 24 of them. A round number of brown bricks. Guys, don't make fursuits. This is not fun. I'm not having fun. What, like, you know, good with stitching, or... Because sewing's fucking hard work. That's all there is to it. That's why I 3D print. Or rather, I pay someone else to do that for me. I'm back. How's going here? How's going? Sure is. Your computer has virus? Good. Maybe it'll stop working and I can be free. Go become a friggin' garbage man or something. Yeah, I'll never be free. You guys bought enough plushies to secure me in place right here in front of the screen. Forever! Oh yeah, no. If we're being serious here, I verily intend to do this as long as I can. People like doing it, I like doing it, and I have the support system to allow me to keep doing it. So, as usual, thank you guys very much for the 7 of you showing up to my streams. It does mean a lot, like, for real. Yeah, someone's gonna clip it. If it was funny, it's getting clipped. Gloopy Goo, hi, how you doing? What was Matt Jolly's middle name? Motherfucker. Void, no. No, don't do that. Five bits from Amethyst DK98. Glad to be here. I love your streams and the chat. The chat's the appeal. What is that? Seal Tiaras. In Doc Plushie adverts, he mentions it can really humble a guy even conceptualizing that much power to have even a sliver of vision through the veil that blinds every living being. I've got to keep them blind. What about keeping people blind? Is this the thing related to the arena mode or something else entirely? He needs to operate in the shadows. If everyone knew what he knew, he wouldn't be able to do what he does, if that makes sense. He operates... He leverages ignorance in his favor. Which is, you know, a time-honored tradition. No meowing. This cat is asleep. But thank you for the bits. Like... Normally cats sleep in like a little ball, you know, like they're curled up, they're like kind of compartmentalized. My cat's a lazy cat. She just lays there with her paws all over the place. She didn't care. It's like someone just threw a cat doll on the floor. You see Meatball? Yeah, let's go. Let's go on a little venture there. She's got her little socks out. Paws all splayed. Bow tie up. Oof, a little too close to the window there. Wait a minute. Is the frame rate of my camera kind of screwed up? Did I mess something up here? Let me look around. I feel like that's better. What breed is that? Tux. Just black and white. Little Bird 42. What happened to the vampires after the sun died? You know, that's a really good question. I never actually thought about that one at all, Little Bird 42. Damn, that one's going to be one for the thoughts. If I could ever wrap two brain cells around it. I ain't got an answer for that, is what I mean to say. Because I hadn't considered it. Wow, you guys got two full cats. I was going H4D1, ZHA. Ziad, sometimes it's okay not to be a part of it. Sometimes you just want to witness it. Aw, damn, someone's morning fucked it all up. Well, Demos sticks to the OG sticks, always. I'm not drawing him with a vape. That'd be weird. What do I feed my sheriff plush? Well, if you ask the chat, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a whole gallon of milk and fear. I do have Pepsi and milk. Oh man, not the pilk. Not the pilk! How long did you originally plan the series to go on for? I really thought 4 was going to be the end. I thought 3 was going to be the end. I thought 5 was going to be the end. But then I just kept neurotically doing it, and you guys kept neurotically cheering me on. So now we're here in these lofty realms of neurotic creation. And, you know, it's like an elephant at a toll booth. How the fuck did it get here? But it's here. Can we do a stream where all the words are banned except for Auditor Cat emotes? I can turn this to emoji only chat somehow. How do I do that? Oh no. I don't know how to set that though. Oh, there it is. Clack. Alright, I now will leave you in this prison until I've seen a sufficient number of Autocats. I don't know what that number is, or even if I'm actually going to do that. Maybe I'll just stop in 10 minutes. That's probably what I'm going to do. That's the lazy one. You just wait 10 minutes and go like, oh gosh, you did a great job, and then turn it back off like with no fanfare. But did I just reveal the trick? There. There. Maybe no slow mode, emojis only. That'll get us there. Alright, y'all miserable at this. I couldn't have made it easier. Is there nothing beyond the borders of Nevada? There's everything beyond the borders of Nevada. In fact, there's more on the outside than there is on the inside. Without slow-mo, though, I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch up to stream. It's going to be moving a little faster. I think? I don't know. There ain't no slowdown right now. Somebody asked for Doc fun facts. Can we get sheriff fun facts for the sheriff lovers? Yeah, I was content to never bring him back again. You all owe Swain for the sheriff's return. Because I was content to make sure that he never came back to the series, but Swain was like, oh man, he'd be so cool in Project Nexus, and I was like, no. And then, you know, time passes, and now he's important. I find that to be kind of interesting. I saw you have your MC13. Oh, okay, so here's my MC13 folder. Let's go to it. MC13. It's got Experiment 2 in it. Because I set up a folder for MC13, I started setting up a file, and then I got it in my head to make Experiment 2 instead. I also have my Patreon updater picture here. Oh yeah. This place is friggin' weird. Oh yeah. Stuff. Oh yeah. I thought I had more. Oh well. Oh shit, Shrimp Squared, if you are like doing arts and crafts with your plushes from Makeship, I would like to see the end result because that sounds insane. Insanely awesome. Oh, that felt really good. Do you guys hear it when my neck crumples like that? That is a cursed image. He's got legs. Oh my god, I know they got legs under there, but like, to see them. Is this your femboy? Nah, that's freaking cool, man. But yeah, if you're up to something with that, I'm very curious. Well, metal's part of my music diet. I consume lots of metal. Glad I could make it to the stream. How's your day going? What is your favorite rock and roll band? My stream is going well. My day is going fine. I feel like today's crisis, quote unquote, personal crisis, is that I'm getting too much screen time and that it's driving me nuts. My favorite rock and roll band? That's tough, man. I roll around. I roam from band to band to band on Spotify, and I don't have very many allegiances. Lately, I've been getting into the classic stuff because, of course, since Ozzy had passed, I decided to listen to the entirety of the Ozzy discography, which led me into listening to a lot of the older stuff, which that's kind of where my head's at right now, the kind of more fundamental rock. A band that I got into, and this isn't rock, but more of a prog band, Yes. I like Yes. But I think that happened because I turned 40. Like, Yes comes for you when you reach the middle age. If there are more food choices in Nevada, what would Doc enjoy eating or drinking? I feel like he's... I don't have an answer for that. I really don't. I don't think about Doc eating. Or enjoying himself, for that matter. Doc is definitely of the psychological type to forget to eat for too long at a time. That is the profile he fits. I wouldn't even call it stressed, because at all times he's on top of shit. It's just he has to be on top of shit all the time, which means sometimes you just forget to take a pizza slice out of the box when you walk by, you know? It was one of the reasons I was sitting there thinking, like, man, maybe I am getting too much screen time lately, is because yesterday, after I beat System Shock 2 in one sitting, because, heaven, I got fucking possessed by the remaster. I get to the end, I beat it, I realized I did it in like 7 hours, 40-something minutes, and I had the thought, the creeping thought, I should try speedrunning it next. And I was like, nope, 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 that is not a hobby you need. That is a hobby that will fucking dent you. Coffee mate flavored creamer guy, I know it in my heart. I mean, like, I like kitchen gadgets because they're friggin' precious in their singular utility. The idea that Doc would have like extremely advanced technology and then this like rickety plastic piece of shit that makes coffee just the way he likes it, but it barely fucking works and only does the one thing. I don't know, that's amusing to me. Has a name brand on it or something. He paid too much money for it. Fucking hollow plastic junk. What if I draw the sheriff pregnant? What if you didn't? Let's imagine a world where you didn't do that. Whenever Hank has his little fists like kind of knuckles up like that, I imagine him in the Guile fight stance with the elbows tucked. I always liked that fighting stance. It was very, very, oh, one, it's boxing and I like boxing, but like, I don't know, it just looks cool. It has an aesthetic to it. To quote Krinkels, because the capricious art gods that decided to touch your soul in that day were having a giggle, it happens. That does sound like something I'd say. Roundabout way of saying, like, the fuck, dude. Guess that'll have to do. Alright, before I dunk this and get this guy beat up appropriately to Hank's punching, I'm going to go take a quick little break, a bio break, if you will. So we're just going to let this guy play over and over again. Be right back. Ah, you thought it was a chair stream, but it is I, Matt. Y'all throwing chips? Y'all throwing bits at the chair? Oh, there's probably a business model in that. I sent this, but you must observe. We'll see about that. Oh no. Wonderful. Is that George? Sheriff, I threw up. He has to deal with this. It's every goddamn night. He should step on the hammer like Tom stepping on a rake. Or I should just splay hammers everywhere and let him do the Sideshow Bob just stepping on rakes over and over again. Get to the retirement home, Krinkels. Oh God, I can't wait. But not yet. Nevada Camera Person is gifted a tier 1 sub to Evil Macalroni. Gifted 3 gift subs to the channel. My man, thank you. I will donate 50 bits to live. You're going to take a lot more bits than that to keep you alive, Hammer T-Mag. A lot more. Oh, so many more. Sorry, 97 still isn't enough. Hammer T Mag's gotta get beat up here. Hank sees too many L's. He needs a W. How much? Oh. An amount of bits so monumental it would make the news. So no, it's not happening. Your greed sickens me. It sickens me too, brother. He just got real tall, real skinny. Hank would never stand a chance. He'd be too tall. You know what? No. That left hand's going to be a weak hand. I like that little touch there. See the way like Hank's under his head because he's bobbing and weaving real good. Krinks, notice us. I'm noticing you. I'm also animating. Notice the animation. We want attention. What? You threw up again? Oh, you're right. I did. Nevada's camera person donated 334 bits asking the questions. How much? How much? My last 14 bits for Hammer Team Mag. Low-key want the hammer. You can have the hammer. Hell, it's yours. Go for it. However, Hammer Team Mag dies. Not today, but later. I threw up again. Yeah, I know. You all throw up. Every one of you. All 7 of you. Meatball is now vomit ball. You hear that? You little turd. I like Hank's boxing style. Dude, I miss boxing. I miss a lot. Like, for the last couple of years, I've been missing the shit out of boxing. I remember, God, I sent a DM to Creator Clash like a year and a half or 2 years ago, asking like, hey, you guys need creators, I'm right here. And they never got back to me or even saw my messages, but now I kind of feel like maybe not. Boxer fans, oh, that'd be fun. That'd be real fun. Just give me a little bit of brain damage so the cartoons get weirder and weirder. Find the biggest, strongest fan and just have him beat the fucking nose flat. Oh, you're doing boxing? Having fun with it? Hell yeah, it's fun. I want to knock you down. Well, I'm kind of a wiener, so you'll have no hard time with that. Beat up your kids. Pulp the Paul brothers. Those guys are like actually athletes, though. I cannot be the champion for that one. All of us fighting Krink at once, we could skeletalize him. There's only 7 of you. I feel like a 1-on-7 fight is one I could manage with you guys. Is Krinkels talking about sausages again? 5 bits. Hammermag will live. I'm hugging at my wallet, buying bits to keep him alive now. Keep your bits. He's dying. Let's see what we got here. It ain't so bad. It ain't so bad. Just for evil Krinkels to kill him anyways. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the half-mag getting beaten to death, because that's where he belongs, in the dirt, and we're gonna put him there. However, this stream has come to an end because I feel like my screen time has like reached a critical mass, and if I don't spend the rest of the day under the sun, I'm gonna lose my shit. So, I think I'm gonna go take a walk and get some food and just kind of float around outside. It's gonna be I need this. So, just leave us here. Just leave you here watching this shit over and over again forever. Gramps is tired. Yeah, Gramps is very tired. I will be back streaming on Tuesday after work, probably around 6:30 p.m. EST. We'll put another 2, maybe 3 hours of just Hank beating the living balls and shit off this guy. I can't wait, and I hope you can. Because, yeah, Tuesday, 2 days. Easy. Keep the stream on. We want the chair. This chair? The one I'm sitting on? Is there something about this chair you like? Chair. It is a pretty decent chair. But yeah, no guys, I'm gonna skip, I'm gonna bounce, I'm gonna get the hell out of here, skedaddle, as it were. Y'all take it easy, and we'll catch you another time.